Hello there, guys. Welcome back to another short online tutorial. We're based in Photoshop today. My name is Jack. I'm one of the tutors at Blue Sky Graphics. And as always, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you here today. The reason why we are here is to discuss how would we create a cool cover art design for our designs within our career as a graphic designer. Okay, we have a sort of simple example in front of you here today. And this is the quick cool effect that you can apply to many forms of graphic design. Okay, so what I've done is I've got another tab open for us here for us to create. So what I've done is I've set up a document of 1920 pixels by 1920 pixels. Okay, and what I've done is I've file placed embedded our image already on here like so. Okay, so what I'll need to do obviously first of all is to create the rectangle. So what I'm going to do is use my rectangle tool. Okay. And what I'm going to do is now just click, and I'm going to put the width as 960 pixels, half of 1920, and we're going to keep the height as 1920 pixels. And let's press OK. Here's our shape here. What we got to do now is let's put in a nice sort of white color in there, and let's remove the stroke option. We don't need you. Perfect. And using our move tool, let's move this into place. I'm just going to affect the corners. Nice. And what I need to do now is I want to align this correctly. So I'm going to use the shortcut Command A on Mac or Control A on Windows to select the whole page here. And I'm just going to align it using our alignment tools at the top here, like so. And then Command D on Mac or Control D on Windows to deselect. Now, obviously, what I need to do now is to create the text. Okay. So work hard. Okay. Now, obviously, through this type here, what we can do through our character panel is we can manipulate the font, the spacing, all that kind of stuff, all through our character panel. But I quite like what we're working with today. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is use that shortcut again, Command A on Mac or Control A on Windows to select the whole page. And let's align this text a little bit better. So I've got the text there highlighted, and I'm just going to align it in the vertical center, like so. And then Command D or Control D to deselect. Okay, now what I would need to do is bring up our layer style of our type layer. So if I just simply double click on the layer, that will bring up our layer style. Okay, and what I need to do is I need to bring the fill opacity to 0%. I'm going to bring that all the way down there. Okay, and we need to apply a knockout. So what I'm going to do now is select a knockout effect. I'm going to say shallow. Okay, and let's say we press OK. Now, by pressing Shift, I'm going to select the layer below, the rectangle layer now, and the type layer that we've applied the simple effects to have been selected. And what I'm going to do is use Command G on Mac or Control G on Windows to group these layers together. And as you can see, it has now applied that effect. Very, very easy. Now, as you can see on the previous example, we had a sort of nice stroke. So what I'm going to do now is apply a nice stroke. So I'm going to go to View, New Guide Layout first of all. I want to set my guides out perfectly. So I want to make sure my shape and everything's all nicely proportionate and correct on my document. Let's say I'm happy with that measurement there. Let's say for my margin, okay. So let's use our rectangle tool again. We're going to create a rectangle over our space that we've used with our guides. Let's take this down to 0%, and we have the stroke option here. So we're going to fill this with white. Let's say, and we can increase the size of the stroke here. We have the alignment of the stroke. You may want to go on the outside of it. You may want to go on the inside. All manipulable and change for your requirements. And there you go, guys. That's how you create this cool effect for one of your pieces of designs in your graphic design career. If you're interested in finding out more about Blue Sky Graphics and the courses that we offer, don't hesitate in visiting our website at blueskygraphics.com. Also, you can check out our Instagram at Blue Sky Graphics UK and to see some of our amazing work by our amazing students. Take care, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.